Hello, everyone, and welcome. We have another Group D matchup for you tonight. This one's going to be Evolution versus I'm Kanye West. These are friends over the past 15, 20 years. They've known each other, they've lived in the same apartment for a time. Practically brothers, these two here. So we're going to see a good old grudge match barn burner against buddies who have played this game and other games against each other for more than a decade now. And I think it's going to be really exciting to see. We've seen Kanye place fourth with Doom in the last tag tournament. That was his tournament debut. Evolution, again, off to a good lead here, 2-0 in Group D. Has made quarterfinals in the last tag tournament as well as quarterfinals of the last 1v1. Should be a real good one. What's your take on this, Invoker?
Yeah, I feel exactly the same way as you. These guys, they know each other well. They play together a lot. It's going to be one where sort of each player is going to know what to expect from one another. It's going to come down to mechanics, I think. I don't think Arsenal's going to come into it a whole lot right here, and it's going to be a really good match. I can't wait.
Okay, and I know they were really kind of egging us on to get some predictions, and we wouldn't give it to them until now. We just kind of were trash talking them before, but I want you to give me your prediction. Who wins this?
My prediction? Okay, I got to say, I think Evolution's going to come out on top, but I don't think it's going to be easy. I think we're going to see a 3-2 win here, Evolution over Kanye. But that's just my take on it.
Kanye is my boy, but I've seen him struggle with some of them flamey-looking swords before, and I know Evolution likes that blazing sword. I'm going to say Evolution is going to put Kanye back in his place, 3-0. He's going down.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Taking a tough take there for Kanye, but we'll see what happens, I guess.
I love you, Kanye, but you're going down. Evolution's taking you.
It's going to be a good one.
He's going down.
So I guess you really feel strongly about that point.
I mean, it's half me. I always like to trash talk Kanye, so it's half that and wishful thinking as I mess up my own thing here. See a Lunar Force come down. Didn't see who laid it, though.
I missed that as well, as I'm still trying to kill myself off here.
Whoever laid it, Return to Nature, got rid of it. And we see Tiger Strength out of Evolution. Sounds like he threw a Will-o'-the-Wisp as well. Turbulence takes away his Tiger Strength. So it looks like it was Tiger Strength, Lunar, Willow. And both of those things gone immediately. And Ground Laser from Kanye getting some damage onto Evolution. Not a lot, but it's there.
I wonder if that's one that Evolution was expecting there, the Ground Laser. Doesn't seem as if it was.
Yeah. Now, Ground Laser is an interesting one because it is really good against Cartwheelers, but it does such little damage. You almost always want to pair it with Nature or Key in order to buff up that damage. Double Willow, one is dodged by Kanye, but the damage is about evened up now. Evolution seems like he wants to stay on the offensive here. Doesn't want to go back to base.
Right, it seems like he just really wants to get him off that blazing.
Kanye manages to cartwheel that one. He's got a shield now.
But no more blazing bullet.
The Guard of Water popped by a Willow. Feels bad. And he gets a little bit more damage with that Ground Laser. Not doing a whole lot. And a double Willow. Evolution with the smart call here is keeping the pressure on Kanye, and he seems unable to deal with his Will-o'-the-Wisp.
Well, he strikes back a bit there with that lightning
Finally,
sword.
Vacuum
And now
Wall.
a Vacuum Wall.
But Evolution has gotten damage down. Kanye not really able to do anything right now.
I'll tell ya. Evolution came with the high pressure early, but Kanye seemed to handle it quite well, despite all things that did happen. I don't think he's in the worst place possible right now.
Yeah, it's not irretrievable, but that Will-o'-the-Wisp was basically all it was, and he got a lot of work done with it. And a nice walk on the vacuum slash. Another Will-o'-the-Wisp comes out. And the hyper kick. Evolution has gone deep on the anti-cartwheeler tech here.
You're not kidding.
Vacuum Wall catches that one, but it cannot catch that hyper kick. And Kanye now one hit away from a 1-0 lead for Evolution.
Ooh.
Does manage to catch it. Lightning Sword doesn't connect. Going to throw out a Ground Laser, but he doesn't have any damage buffs. He has the Nature. We finally see Nature, but no heats yet. And Ground Laser.
You gotta think that they're in there somewhere, and he just hasn't gotten to them, you know?
Yeah, I'm interested to see what he drops here, if it was the ground laser or the lightning sword, because we just saw him overwrite one of his attacks. Keeping the glacial wall
And it
for
was
this
a
hyper
lightning
kick,
sword.
though. So it decides to stick with the ground laser, but until we see some damage
It tells
buffs,
you.
I'm not convinced by it.
Well, see, that's what I was just gonna say. Is that and there it is, the heat. There have to be some in there for him to stick with that.
Yeah, so we do see it finally. Third shield pick up. Evolution still chasing with this hyper kick. And a reincarnation. Takes some damage there. Kanye able to get away from that reincarnation. And get some more damage onto Evolution, and he gets the glacial wall off. But it's broken. Broken by the hyper kick. He's got to be careful. I think he has a vacuum wall. Well, he picks up another shield now, another attack. He is whittling down Evolution, bringing him back in, but he is unable to trade. We talked about this in the Filthy versus Evolution series, but when you're at this low of health and you're unable to afford the trade, it just takes out so many options from your playbook.
It's just a lot different than it would be in tag. Kanye excels in tag, and I think that some of his strategies sort of lend themselves to that play style.
If he'd done the double hyper kick there, might have been fast enough, but he also might have lost
Was that
the
a
hyper
sword
kick
cancel too that I saw out of
Kanye, yeah, he
sword
sword canceled there. Ooh, that was a nasty hit.
Kanye's not kidding around right now.
Evolution is now one
biding
hit
his
from
time.
death with the lightning sword. It is
Right.
any man's game. He can't really afford to trade either. Ground laser, if both of them hit, it's a kill as well. And Evolution still doesn't have a shield, and he knows it right now. He is, after he took that lightning sword to the face, he is got to be a little scared, I would imagine.
It has gone from bad to worse for him, and when you're facing as formidable an opponent as I'm Kanye US, you've got to be worried.
Well, he does manage to get back to base, able to keep away from that ground laser, and he's going to be able to pick up a few skills. Looks like he's got
And
another
an
Lunar Force,
environmental.
but he doesn't really need to lay it down.
Lunar Force. Yeah, the Lunar Force probably isn't going to help him a whole lot right now.
I mean, it was obvious he came in with the plan, the Lunar Force Tiger Strength with double Hyper Kick and double Will-O-the-Wisp, which is a really good plan against Cartwheelers. And, ooh, did he get both attacks or just the one?
It looked like he just got the one.
That ground laser could have been lethal, but only one of them managed to connect by the narrow margin there. Kanye goes down to the Venom Fang, though.
It just snuck around on him.
Yeah.
Wow.
After, such clean play to bring it back and inches getting back into it, a pretty bad misplay there at the end allows Kanye to just get hit by that Venom Fang.
Sometimes that's all it takes is just one slight misstep. Against players of Evolution's caliber, you can't really make that kind of a mistake there.
Well, we are one game closer to my prediction as Evolution takes down Kanye on Palace. We'll be moving to City now. Our bans were Panorama and Highway. We'll see what they bring.
I'm still not ruling out the possibility of Kanye coming in with a couple of wins here, though. I'm not ruling it out. I wasn't totally surprised by the way the last match went, but Kanye did put up quite the fight there at the end.
Well, the thing I would like to recall for people here is that Evolution has banned City in the previous two matches, doesn't really like it, but he knows Kanye likes it even less, and so he's elected to play City because he thinks that Kanye will be even more uncomfortable here. So I don't know if this is where Kanye is going to make his comeback. I don't think it's going to be on City.
Well, you may be right about that.
So I think this will be the 2-0 lead for Evolution by the end of this. But admittedly, I think Kanye could catch a win or two towards the end of the series, but I don't think it'll be here on City. Especially not with a 2-aura start, which we do see out of him. Evolution already firing something at him. Let's see. Evolution getting some more aura. Doesn't look like Kanye is.
A lot of shields out there right now.
Kanye overwrote his entire bench because we're seeing his whole bench respawn. Still at 2 aura, and okay, he does get 1 aura particle, but you got to wonder, is that enough to get him started, or is he still in a bad spot? We see
He looks like he's probably still in kind of a bad spot.
Yeah, we see the Psycho aura out of him. So could be bravery, or any number of things. We do see the optical coming out of Evolution with the blue aura means he has Kai looking for the Tiger Strength to come out soon. Yellow is likely a dash since he hasn't used the level amp yet. Power Shell now able to give Kanye a little bit of breathing room. Kanye still not able to find any more aura, continuing to have to overwrite. I think he's overwritten 4 skills already. And
it's never a good thing when you're in that situation.
Gets baited by the backdraft bullet. The blaster is able to connect because he doesn't cartwheel it afterwards. Oh, he's going for the key palm, but Evolution's got the hyper kick, and that's going to be the more dangerous ability right now. Kanye takes a tumble off the map. 9 health lead. Evolution with the pressure. Kanye still just wishing he had aura.
Again off the map.
Takes another bad cartwheel trying to dodge the blaster. I believe
Well,
he did finally catch the hyper kick though.
He did get it with the iron skin there. It did though, if you think about it, tumbling off the map for 3 damage as opposed to taking the blaster for 4 isn't the worst play.
Yeah, I mean, blaster is a move that a cartwheeler needs to be able to dodge pretty easily though and not have to worry about trading by falling off the map. And we see him eat another, and he's now down to 2 health, running away. He's going to eat trash damage. Oh, he's so lucky right now.
And you may have been right about what you were talking about, where Kanye is just very uncomfortable on this map.
Yeah,
on this map.
Yeah, we really see it falling
there.
off the map, eating sign damage. Kanye clearly uncomfortable here, and Evolution with a much more commanding win in Game 2 than Game 1, which was incredibly close. And we're going to be looking to see now Kanye on these back half maps. Oh, geez, I remember he wanted
like I've been dropped.
He wanted to switch profiles
That's right.
mid-series, but he was the host.
Right. So that's going to create an issue here.
Yeah, so we're going to be waiting for him
hopefully
to
not
remake
too
the
much
room.
of a hiccup. Looks like I've made it back in.
Yep, I'm rejoining myself now.
Oh, so perhaps I should let you join before I do. That was the idea before.
This is not the best scenario. Let
me do that.
For background information, we spent 20-30 minutes trying to get everybody in the same room before this.
Seem to be some kind of connection issues here going on. Have you made it in yet?
Oh, I just failed. Tried again.
Okay, you try again now here, because I'm looking at a 2 out of 4, 3 out of 4. Are you in now, Bregan?
Mm-mm.
Hey, the room is open. You had to switch profiles.
I know,
We
but
see it.
I'm failing to join again.
I'm
Wow.
not even attempting to join right now because I'm looking.
Oh my god, I
to
knew
wait
that
for
was going to
Bregan.
happen.
Okay, I made it in.
Okay, good.
Bregan's in. Thank
So
God.
this should
Are
be
y'all still
okay
recording?
then.
Yeah,
Yes, we are. I'm in now as well.
I am
Here we
way
go.
too
Alright.
lazy to
Hold
edit
on, let me
videos
leave
for
the
the group
party.
stage. Also, you're on Palace.
Make sure that changes to the right map. Kanye should remember.
I'll keep a red hand up until then. I sent them a message. They should see it in the group chat.
So it seems like he's kind of trying to bust out some kind of sneaky sort of situation here where he's switching to an alternate profile, playing against Evolution.
Well, it was something he had said he was going to do beforehand. Thankfully, we're all able to make it back in the room after having such trouble before.
I don't mean to say it's a dishonest situation, just a little bit sneaky.
All right, let's see. Better aura start and an acquisition this time for Kanye, as well as 3 yellows. Interested to see what those are. Evolution at a 4 aura start, red and green. I'm going to be calling the Blazing Rush out of Evolution. That, or he has been teasing over and over again that he has something dirty and he's wanted to use it against Kanye. So maybe he'll try that here, now that he has a 2-game lead.
Yeah, well, he does have some leeway that way now that he's up with a nice, comfortable 2-win lead. He can kind of go outside the box without being too worried about losing the series right now. So I wouldn't be too surprised.
Dragon Slayer See the dazzle out of Kanye. I'm going to guess he's running bravery if he's got... Let's see, does he have a red aura? He does. Running the dazzle, the acquisition. I'm going to guess bravery with the dazzle.
I don't think you're too far off the mark there.
Looks like he wants to pick up his next set of bench before he hits the bravery decision. Is he going to do it? There it goes.
And he needs to get rid of 3 more particles to be able to get that kind of stuff going, which shouldn't be too much of an issue here.
Yeah, he also needs to get back to his bench to do so, but he has created some of the space he needs with that dazzle. Evolution has only picked up that first 2 sets of capsules. Kanye wasn't able to get the third one.
Maybe all he needs here.
He's got
Seems
Tiger
like that's the way
Strength,
he feels.
and we do see that he had the backdraft bullet, but I don't know what his main attack is. He hasn't fired that yet.
Whatever it is, I'm imagining it's something that'll knock him down. Then he can follow up with a backdraft bullet.
So Kanye is now online. He doesn't have a shield, but he's got the dazzle, 2 attacks, bravery attacks within range of skills remaining. So Kanye is now looking to get back and move in on evolution. See, this is where it gets dangerous to have that kind of rush. As you get up there, unable to get any damage down or get any advantage early on, and now Kanye is right where he wants to be. Like this is where his arsenal wants to arrive.
Deck, right.
This is the end game.
It's too late for that rush. Exactly.
Yeah, Kanye's arsenal doesn't get any better from here. This is where he wants to be. Evolution has, however, only been through 3 sets of capsule spawns.
And that was a nice dazzle to stop that hyper kick midstream.
Oh, the Excalibur is just dirty. Evolution needs to get away from Kanye and come back to his capsule. He Tiger Strengths right under the cluster bomb.
This is not looking good for Evolution, to say the least.
Yeah. Tiger Strength Hyper Kick with the backdraft bullet is no match for the cluster bomb Excalibur.
No, and it just lends credence to what you were talking about earlier.
Oh,
and that the
Kanye.
rush failed and let him set up.
Kanye making me eat my words with the classic refinery bravery decision. We will not see the 3-0 for Evolution here, as Kanye is staying alive in this series, and we will move on to lane. And remember, again, these back half maps, at least in my experience, have been better maps for Kanye. Refinery, lane, sign, all places I feel like he looks better, and Evolution needs to find an answer here. We did see him pull off a nice Blazing Rush win against Filthy on lane last series. We'll have to see if he decides to go back to that.
It will be interesting to see what he decides to do here. I wouldn't be too surprised to see Kanye squeak out another win here, though, in my opinion.
Oh, I have to see a low aura start for Evolution. Kanye not doing too much better, but he is getting the aura he needs. He gets the acquisition off.
You see that? Yeah, exactly. That acquisition, what that tells you is he's probably looking at
Double
some
acquisition
sort of
now.
base attacks.
But Evolution
rock
with
shot
3 aura
type
is
stuff,
moving
or-
in. So, despite the slow aura
He's coming
start,
in.
Evolution is ready to play.
Ooh.
Glacial Wall already
So
broken,
it is a
though.
rock shot.
And it is the Blazing Sword Rush.
Just as you suspected.
And the first bit of damage goes to Evolution. Kanye unable to create the space he needs here.
That's the thing about that blazing sword, is that it really is going to be pretty effective against people that are relying on the rock shot acquisition in this map, and that they need to be at medium range.
Well, Kanye
You
needs
wanna
to be
allow for
playing
it.
the lift game here. He needs to be up in the lift in the air
Right.
where Evolution can't hit him, but he's not doing that. He's going up in the lift, but he's not moving outwards so that he can throw some of these.
That was a nice rock shot.
That was a lucky rock shot, I can tell you from experience. Hitting somebody who's above you midair generally doesn't work. Plus 6 acquisition now. It's a tough one.
I
I've
was
done
giving
it.
him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah,
But
it's
maybe you're right. It could have been luck.
yeah. I can tell you, as somebody who uses rock shot, I've never hit that one when I intended to. But this is where he wants to be,
It's a tough
hanging
one.
in the air above Evolution, dropping the rock shots on him. So this is where he wants to be, not with Evolution in the air above him, but does not dodge that one.
That sword connecting.
Oh my goodness, Kanye unable to stay away from this blazing sword. And if he has an applicable shield, he's not using it, and he is getting pummeled. Evolution has done this time and time again against in the last tournament and in this one, relying on blazing sword and just following his opponent constantly, and people are still not coming prepared for it.
Right, it's something to be said.
That is going to be game right there. Kanye throwing the second rock shot. That was a mistake, hanging in the air because he was going to land and use the blazing sword, and that is exactly how it went down. After a commanding win on Refinery, Kanye's unable to keep up the momentum there, and Evolution takes the series 3-1.
It was an absolutely gripping series. I did think that Kanye would have done a bit better, but you were right. Evolution just kind of took command there and did his thing.
And yeah, I really wish we could see people show some more preparation for that blazing sword, because we see Evolution use it every single time, and he's there in your base in the first 30 seconds with it. But yet to see that. And
well, you know what? I'll tell you what.
Sorry,
I want to be facing Evolution at some point, and not to cut you off there, but I'm thinking about Guard of Water and Iron Skin right now. Forces of Iron, some certain things that they can help with that for sure. Myself.
Now that should be on anybody's mind in Group D, and we'll have more tournament coverage coming to you. Thanks for tuning in, guys.